Alright guys, I do not know why this is here so early, but several months before the preseason team is going to come out, Riot has released an update on the new item updates and other things. So we're going to be going over this video right now and talking about and breaking down the new Season 11 item rework. I saw some of it, it's crazy. Let's watch.
Hey, SafeLocked here, on behalf of the League team. So, let's recap. What's happened in League since last update? A few keynotes. Season starts kickoff, the Fiddlesticks and Volibear updates, the Shy Lilia, and now Yone's grand return during the Spirit Blossom event. Now we definitely know which champions you date. We've also nearly finished releasing all the skins we promised for underserved champions earlier this year, with just 3 left for Nautilus, Ornn, and Skarner.
They're just recapping from the last Riot Please video they made several months ago.
Marksman Samira, whose kit revolves around comboing with style, and she'll be coming out in the PsyOps event next patch. Today we're going to talk a little bit more about our gameplay plans for preseason, which is about updating League's item system. And after that, we'll spend some time covering some of the recent work done towards curbing game-ruining behavior.
Riot's never going to fix game behavior.
But before we jump into it, we just want to thank all of you for participating in the COVID-19 charity fundraiser. Players all over the world came together and raised over $2 million for global pandemic relief.
Honestly, half of it was just me with Nurse Akali.
Thank you for helping make a difference in our communities worldwide.
Here we go, guys. Here we go. Item update.
Now let's get into our gameplay plans for preseason.
I can't believe this here so early.
If you haven't heard, we're working on a complete overhaul to items in League of Legends. We've improved items and chunks over the years, but we've never really had the opportunity to take the time and do a full pass on the whole system at once. So going into the second decade of League, we want to make sure we're improving the foundations the game is built on.
Everything's getting changed
over time so they continue to feel high quality. As a part of the update,
okay. Wait, oh, this is just the shop.
A whole brand new shop interface that's easier to use and smarter about
reminds me of Dota. All the items are different though.
Is the
Pictures.
Introduction of a new type of item called Mythics. Mythic items are the cornerstone of your builds, with big effects that define your playstyle from game to game.
It's gonna be like a keystone for items.
Mythic also grants unique bonus stats to your other completed items, so they shape your build even after their initial purchase. You can only wield one mythic item at a time, so you'll have to make careful strategic choices when deciding which one to build each game.
Oh my gosh. It's literally keystone. Oh my gosh.
To survive an assassin's burst or keep yourself alive from taking enemy fire, then Crimson Shield will give you the sustain and defense you need.
When you take damage that would reduce you below 30% health, gain a shield. Okay, so it's just like Phantom Dancer.
Or maybe you can trust your team to keep you alive instead of go all in on raw DPS with the new Behemoth Slayer.
Every third attack deals 80 to 240 plus 30% bonus 80 additional true damage. This is crazy.
For the games where you need mobility to dodge incoming threats and reposition to make big plays, Gale Force's Dash might be the tool you need.
Dash a short distance, cannot cross walls, and deal bonus magic damage to the lowest health nearby enemy. Damage increases with enemies missing health, so it's an execute? With crit and AD and attack speed?
We're also assessing all 200 items in the current shop to ensure that they have a clear purpose, healthy gameplay, and are satisfying to use.
Every item is getting changed.
For a lot of League items, they already hit this bar, so you can expect some classic items like Rabadon's Death Cap to remain nearly unchanged.
Nearly. Still changed.
For items that are falling a bit short, though, we'll keep their core identity intact, but update their design to meet the new standard.
This is crazy.
For example, Steric's Gauge will be about burst defense still, but tied more clearly to his team fight strength. And in some cases, some items offered effects that were really far off the mark to salvage, overlap too heavily with other options, or whose intended purposes can be better served in other ways. And so we'll be saying goodbye to a portion of the shop, but you can rest assured that those open spots will be put to good use. We'll be creating new items to fill gaps in the current system. Among other things, that means that, yep, we're finally going to be marking items that are specifically designed for AP Bruiser Champion.
Okay, AP and health. Ability damage applies Azanka's Embrace for 4 seconds. Your target takes 2% of their maximum health as magic damage every second. You gain armor and MR every second while enemies are afflicted. Okay, new item.
Like the Cursed Demon Helmet.
I want to see a cool picture.
All in all, you can expect about a third of the items to remain nearly the same, a third to be similar but improved, and a third to be replaced with these new additions.
That's so
For
crazy.
those of you whose eyes glaze over every time you open the shop, this is the update for you. We're going to completely revamp both the recommended and all items shop pages.
About time.
We redesigned the recommended items page for players who want a more streamlined shop experience.
Or just a decent
They
shop
want to
experience.
choose between, say, Frozen Heart, Thornmail, or Randuin's based off the game state, but don't enjoy sifting through the shop to find those options. Recommended items will surface sets of item choices that adapt as the game progresses, and evolve patch by patch based on how the best players are building each champion.
That's so
The
cool.
all items page is still for players who want quick access to as much of the shop as possible, and rely on muscle memory to purchase items quickly. Things won't move around game to game or champ to champ, but we'll highlight current popular items to make them easier to spot.
This is gonna be so confusing
You
to
can expect
memorize.
to see all of these updates on PvE soon for an extended testing period,
Soon.
and be on the lookout for an article with more details soon.
Oh my god, new builds.
Intentional game ruining behavior has been a hot topic in the community recently. And honestly, this is
Recently.
just something we need to address more. In May, we committed to a large, long-term effort to tackle issues like champion select griefing, inting, and AFKs. And so towards the first point, the first change we tested was champion select reporting and muting. We wanted to give players a real way to respond to game ruining behavior before loading into the game. Pretty quickly, we found that many reports were coming from players whose teammates banned the champion they were hovering, so we added a confirm ban prompt. You'll still be able to go through the ban if you want. Sometimes, if you just really don't want to see a certain champion, that's what your ban is for. But the prompt makes sure you know it's a champ your teammate wants to play, so you don't ban them by accident.
Reporting doesn't do anything
We'll also
in League of
put champ
Legends.
select reports into our overall report management and post-game penalty system. And so in the future, we'll work to expand that system to let us take action on champ select reports inside champ select. With that, we shifted our focus recently to address in-game behaviors like inting and AFKing.
Thank
Our
you.
automatic detection systems are now identifying these behaviors at almost twice the rate as before, and we're working on more improvements to catch cellular cases that are still slipping through the cracks.
Ooh, wow.
In addition,
I feel like this is gonna go horribly wrong for the first few months, but you know what? If it's in the name of a good future, where people actually get banned for trolling, then I'm all for it. Let's just hope for the best. I guess it is right, so it's a really gamble. It's a gamble.
in addition to better detection methods, we're also exploring ways to sharpen the penalty system, and this may include things like stricter queue lockout times and ranked LP penalties. Finally, we know it's impossible to stop this behavior entirely, which is why we're looking into ways to at least make it less painful when it does happen. This includes improvements to the early surrender vote so you don't get stuck in a 4v5, and LP mitigation of ranked so you don't drop so hard for someone else's griefing.
Oh,
We
cool.
know there's still more work to do, but just wanted to share the progress so far, and we'll keep working to make real improvements.
I like that last part a
We know
lot.
there's still more work to do, but for some,
They're
this
saying,
includes improvements stuck in a 4v5,
Right
and
here.
LP mitigation of ranked so you don't drop so hard for someone else's grief.
I think they mean if someone else griefs and then they get banned, you might get like some of their LP. Like, so you all lose 15, right? For example, maybe you lose 10 and the guy, the griefer loses like 30 or something, and then you just get some of his LP. That'd be awesome.
We know there's still more work to do, but just wanted to share the progress so far.
That's
and we'll
beautiful.
Keep working to make real improvements in this space.
I'm so excited for these new items. Ecosystem.
While we focus on League today, there's also a lot going on in the League overall universe. For starters, we're just a few short weeks away from the start of our historic 10th World Championship, which is happening in China this year. The esports team has been working hard to plan another amazing experience for you all, and while you've already begun to see some of the content, we have a few more surprises in store.
Ooh.
The latest set for Teamfight Tactics
Oh,
launches
thank
with
God.
patch 1019. In it, TFT Fates features a mythical fantasy world filled with all new champions, origins, classes, little legends, and arenas. Our friends on Legends of Runeterra, Region, and Ruin King, exciting tough ones are playing, and take care.
That's not League of Legends. I thought it was that one game for a second. I thought it was that one game that was just that PvE game that I didn't like it at all, so I was a little upset about that. But anyways, it's not that game. Guys, new items are coming, new builds. A third of the items are brand new. A third of the items are being changed. A third of them are being slightly changed or unchanged. Unbelievable. There's new Keystone items. I am so excited. I'm so excited. I'm not excited to learn the new items, but this is going to be so much fun because, you know, every mid lane mage builds the same thing, right? Luden's Echo, every AD champion, AD carry builds the same thing. Every AD bruiser builds the same thing. Every jungler builds the same thing. we gotta get some variety in this game. It's gonna make it so much more fun in the long run. And I know it's just like plants where you gotta get used to it and then it gets good, but just trust that it will be good when it comes out. I'm hyped for it, guys. I hope you are too. Guys, be sure to leave a like and comment down below what you think. Very important. Let's get some discussion going on this one. If there's ever a video to talk about, leave a comment down below. And guys, I'll see you on the PBE for new builds. And oh my gosh, this is gonna be so much fun. I don't know. I'm so hyped. Bye, guys.